Quite all right.
Leland Vittert is with me, and he is with Senator Marco Rubio in Daytona Beach, Florida. Go ahead, Leland.
Oh, Stuart, as we're here surveying the damage, found Senator Rubio here out with his team looking around as well. It's amazing, Senator, you and I were talking, it's been 10 years since we've had a major hurricane in Florida, and now this. A lot of people are saying we dodged a bullet, but not really.
Well, certainly we did in terms of not getting hit by 140-mile-an-hour winds. But if you look behind us, this beach here in Daytona is a big part of our tourism sector. There's significant beach erosion that we're going to probably have to go and that is part of some supplemental funding measure and try to get some money to help fix in the long term, and some structural damage. We'll see, how significant it is when the right people get in. But yeah, we dodged that bullet. Now in northeast Florida, Jacksonville, Nassau County, where Fernandina Beach is, they're facing a very serious threat of flooding and storm surge that, even as we speak right now, very dangerous conditions.
So much has been made about this storm by the federal government. President Obama holding briefings about it, talking about the federal assistance that's coming in. As you've talked to other state leaders, have you gotten a sense that there is enough federal assistance coming in?
Well, FEMA's positioned and ready to act, and that I'm confident about. Craig Fugate, who runs FEMA, is from Florida. He was actually our emergency operations guy here during Jeb Bush's administration. So he understands these issues. But yeah, millions of people living within the path of a Category 4 hurricane, they responded appropriately. And I think once conditions improve, you're going to see them begin to respond in the places where they're needed.
We only got about 30 seconds left, Senator, but I want to hit on this going forward. So often after these storms, we hear complaints from the residents. Hey, look, the media was here, elected representatives were here as the storm hit, promised a lot of help, and then it never really showed up. How are you going to ensure that this help, the help that is promised, is delivered?
Well, and that's why it's so important we're here today, and that you guys are doing the coverage you're doing, so this can be documented, and so people can see the damage that's occurred.
I saw you out taking pictures with your iPad.
Yeah, again, I mean, the beach erosion stuff is important. People may not think about it in that way, but for these communities, this beach, these tourist sectors, their lifeblood in many ways, and that damage is something that takes time to reverse, and it's usually not budgeted for. That's something you have to, like we did after Sandy and after recently with the floods in Louisiana, require additional intervention.
Senator Rubio, appreciate your time, sir. Thanks so much. Stuart, back to you, as obviously the rebuilding effort here now begins as the winds die down.
All right, Leland Vittert, thanks very much indeed. And to repeat, moments ago we heard and confirmed that there are 5 deaths in the state of Florida because of Matthew.